offers investors marketplace for advisors. Advisors at Interactive Brokers keep all they earn on a low-cost platform.
Hi guys, welcome back to Pathfinder: Rise of the Righteous. In the beginning aspects of it, so we're still going through the shield maze. I think we're in the basement, so there's a special enemy in the basement. Made out of water, so it's going to be interesting. I always have a good time going through, sometimes like, you know, different sub-bosses or different bosses that are just not out of the way, but they're kind of out of the way, you know? So we'll find him eventually. Smoke his ass.
It's smarter, healthier pet food. Get 50% off your first box at the
see what's up here.
Zero Vital Advanced has been such a game changer for me. Zero Vital Advanced increases your body's own youth hormone, reduces wrinkles, and promotes weight loss. I see such a difference in my skin. I notice fewer wrinkles. My skin looks healthier. It was easier to get lean. I literally shed a few pounds in the first couple of weeks.
It does give me that feeling of just being radiantly alive.
Zero Vital Advanced, the #1 anti-aging therapy in America.
Do you owe over $10,000 in back taxes? Kevin Sorbo here with an important message. The Biden administration has proposed an $80 billion plan to boost IRS collections. This means they could garnish your wages, levy your bank account, and even seize your property. Tax Network USA, a trusted tax firm, can help protect your income and assets today while quickly settling your tax debt. But you have to act now. Why don't you still have options? Call Tax Network USA today.
Big news happens. America turns to Fox News Channel. And now, the biggest event is here.
Fight you, fire, get out of here. Call us up, I have a message for you. Not in our house.
The CNN presidential debate simulcast on Fox News Channel. Watch special free. And post-democracy 24 coverage. Plus, Sean Hannity from the spin room. The CNN presidential debate simulcast on Fox News Channel.
Well, the Northeast doing under a record heat. There's the lady in the harbor. You start to see her fanning herself. Maybe one of those arms. Look at the temperatures. 91, it feels like almost 197.
Nice, I love when they split into pieces like that.
He's on the Hudson River where he's got either balmy breezes or it's like an oven. Hey, Adam.
Hey, you are absolutely right. Lady Liberty is a ways back over my shoulder, right? And it is hot right here. The only good news is, right along the water, maybe feeling a little bit better right on the Hudson River, that it is hot across a huge swath of the country up and down the East Coast. We're talking about dangerous levels of heat that could, yes, actually become dangerous at times. However, folks still trying to get out here and enjoy themselves the best they can. I talked to folks kind of working their way up and down the river, seeing what they're doing to beat the heat. Take a listen.
Drink a lot, stay in the shade. Stay in cool places like by the river or in parks. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we're here for 3 days, so we're just trying to get in as much as we can. Definitely harder.
Just like anything with French chowder, which is not what it normally feels like.
We mostly stay inside in the AC. We come out for like 30 minutes a day.
Eric, I've got a little bit of good news, right? There's a little bit of wind out here. That is a cold front that's coming. And what does that mean? Tomorrow, not 100 degrees, feels like more like 85. Not the coldest of cold fronts, but we'll take the cool.
I know that's 85-degree cold fronts. Wow. All right, Adam, get cool. Get something to drink. Good to see you. Molly?
The CDC is reporting a dramatic rise in COVID cases. Officials blaming Americans' waning immunity and a new variant called FLIRT. Now, it's an acronym for the technical names of its mutations. Here to weigh in is Fox News medical contributor Dr. Neshwa. Dr. Neshwa, thank you so much for all the time on this Sunday afternoon. Why is this happening? Where is this coming from?
Hey, Molly, yeah, I have to tell you, I diagnosed more cases of COVID this past weekend than I have all year long combined, but it's for several reasons. Number one, we got the new variant, the FLIRT variant, which are expected. We know that the virus mutates, and then we've got what we call population immunity decrease. That means that the immunity that we had from vaccines and from natural infection have gone down. That's expected as well. But then you combine that with travel because of summer vacations. People are indoors, close quarters, on airplanes and airports. And then the heat actually plays a role because it's so hot outside. People are indoors if they're fishing. And of course, we know that the virus can transmit from person to person, coughing and sneezing, and of course, we have lots of people in crowded areas.
I guess
Fuck, he's got no health.
How can we protect ourselves?
Yeah, good question. So the most important thing to remember is let's stay focused on the vulnerable groups. It's basic hygiene. Not just for COVID viruses, but all viruses, all bacterial infections. You want to keep your hands washed and clean. You want to make sure you're getting enough sleep. You want to make sure you're not deficient in certain vitamins and minerals like vitamin D. You want to make sure that you are exercising properly and no smoking. And if you are sick, you want to make sure you're staying away from other people so that you're not spreading it to them. And also seek medical care if your symptoms are worsening.
One of the things I was reading about is how the COVID can sometimes, you can get it at the same time as other things like strep or the flu. And why does that happen? Or is it one causing the other? Is it one making you more vulnerable to the other?
Yeah, so when I'm diagnosing patients with COVID, most of them, their symptoms are mild, but what makes it more of a challenge and unpleasant and difficult for them is that I'm also diagnosing COVID and RSV. Like, for example, we just saw that actress Glenn Close, who's diagnosed simultaneously with COVID and RSV, giving her symptoms that are more pronounced, like chest pain and shortness of breath. Or I've had some patients with COVID and flu or COVID and strep. And it's just because your immune system gets run down, you get weak, you're not able to catch up in time. For your body to heal, and that's when we see the double infections. And that's when you gotta listen to your body, stay home, rest, see your doctor. We do have tools, we do have treatments, we have antivirals, we have antibiotics to treat you. It's just a matter of really just getting that baseline health foundation, taking care of yourself as best as you can in the first place.
Right, Dr. Neshua had a little highlight there about how COVID is still with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
But Dr. Molly, more than a century after World War I, a new memorial is coming to Washington, one like no other. Fox News has a first-hand look at this incredible artwork, and we will speak to the sculptor who brought scenes from the battlefields to life, to remember.
My daughter and I finally had that conversation.
Oh no, not about that.
Well, but that's been life for her. I may not be in perfect health, but I want to stay in my home, where my family visits often, and where my memories are. I can do it with help from a prep cook, wardrobe assistant, and stylist. Someone to help me live right. At home, life's good when you have a plan.
It's so easy to get your windshield replaced using SafeLight. Tell the people why you haven't done it already. It started off as a chip and grew through a crack, and it just keeps going. So what do we do now? I went ahead and scheduled an appointment online at SafeLight.com. Someone to meet us here at the beach.
Let's get started.
Oh, SafeLight repair. SafeLight replay. Yeah!
Schedule free mobile service at SafeLight.com.
Everybody.
Chewy, a Citi client, uses Citi's financial expertise to help drive its growth and keep its supply chain moving, so more pet parents can get everything they need right when they need it, keeping more pets and families happy. With the love of moving our clients forward to the love of progress.
Nice to meet you. My name is David. I've been a pharmacist for 44 years. When I have customers come in and ask for something for memory, I recommend Prevagen. Number one, because it's safe and effective.
Excellent.
The part prescription. And I've been taking it quite a while myself, and I know it works. And I love it when the customers come back in and tell me, David, that really worked so good for me. Makes my day.
Prevagen at stores everywhere without a prescription.
You've waited all week for this. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Maximus C from Greenworks, the most versatile zero-turn utility mower on the planet, with more power, more runtime, and all the versatility of one battery. That powers over 75 products. You'll forget all about that. That's Quiet Power. Start kicking gas today with free shipping for a limited time. Visit participating retailers at greenworkstools.com.
Before Apoquel Chewable for allergic itch, giving dogs pills was a battle of wits. Oh, Maria, I'm wise to your foolish game.
Is it gone?
It's totally gone.
Itch relief just got easier. Apoquel, the trusted #1 treatment for allergic itch, is now available in a tasty chewable that works in a day.
Do not use in dogs with serious infections. May cause worsening of existing parasitic skin infestations or pre-existing cancers and serious infections. New neoplasias have been observed. Do not use in dogs less than 12 months old.
Ask your vet for Apoquel chewable.
Do it. Ooh. Man, I love a good hotel breakfast. And so close to the stadium. I managed to get the last room for $190.
I booked the last one a week ago.
I booked yesterday. One night, $140.
What?
Some sites panic you into booking their last room. They don't have all the availability. Instead, use Trivago. Trivago compares hotel prices from hundreds of sites, so you can save up to $50 a night.
Well, at least I got the last ticket to the game.
Hotel? Trivago.
This is the Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattress, and it's designed to help you feel cool. So no more sweating all night, no kicking off the covers, or blasting the air conditioning, because only the Tempur-Pedic Breeze is made with our one-of-a-kind cooling technology that pulls heat away from your body, so the mattress feels up to 10 degrees cool all night long. During our July 4th sale, save $500 on Tempur-Breeze mattresses and sleep cool and comfortable all summer long. Learn more at TempurPedic.com.
A stunning sculpture honoring the heroes of World War I will soon be on display in Washington, D.C. It's called A Soldier's Journey, and it has been 10 years in the making. Stephanie Bennett is live in London with the details on this. Stephanie.
Hey Molly, after touring 40 different foundries across the U.S. to cast this masterpiece in bronze, turns out the best option was actually 3,500 miles away in the English town of Stroud. So we went to check it out.
My hope in doing this project is to reboot what art is about. And then also it's in service of veterans and their story.
After nearly a decade in the making, this massive monument entitled A Soldier's Journey will serve as the centerpiece at the National World War I Memorial in Washington, D.C. this fall.
So you're looking at 60 feet with 38 figures with an average of 600 hours per figure modeling from life models and 25 tons of bronze.
Master sculptor Sabin Howard says it's a film in bronze. From left to right, across 5 scenes, it tells the story of an American reluctantly answering the call to war.
He leaves home, enters into battle, and in that is transformed. And from that transformation, he's shell-shocked, and then he returns home to his family, and he hands his daughter the helmet. She is the next generation. World War II.
The project began in 2015 with a global competition against 350 other blind submissions. Architect in training, Joseph Reichard, was just 25 years old when he won and appointed Howard to sculpt it.
It hit me hard in the heart. I am in service of something way greater than myself. The project is not about me. The project is in service of others.
Howard used 6 veterans from wars including in Afghanistan and Iraq to model for his sculpture.
That's a Marine, that's a Navy SEAL, that's a Ranger.
He hopes to honor the more than 116,000 U.S. soldiers who died in World War I, but says it's also a universal story for all veterans.
So this is something that gets back to those people that have given so deeply of themselves, physically and mentally.
Yeah, and the grand unveiling, that will be on September 13th in Pershing Park in D.C. Molly, back to you.
It's remarkable art, it's remarkable storytelling, and thank you, Stephanie Bennett, for bringing us this story. We really appreciate it.
It was a fun one.
Yes, incredible. Eric has
Yeah, it really is. We don't often remember World War I. In fact, the nation remembered what's called the Great War with the National World War I Memorial and Museum in Kansas City, a really wonderful museum. That will be soon, joined by the sculptor and the sculptor himself, Sabin Howard, joins us now. He is the sculptor of The Soldier's Journey and is in London. Sabin, congratulations. It's a breathtaking, powerful reminder of the struggles of that conflict. What was it like for you to bring it to life?
This has been an epic journey. We're now heading towards a home stretch, 9.5 years on this project. Full-time, running a crew, a huge amount of effort from so many people to put this together. And I'm really proud of it because we're breaking the art narrative. We're doing something about the sacred and elevating the spirit of our country, speaking about our history, which is what we own. It's a culture that is about American Americans, and it's something to be really proud of. Speaks of rising to the occasion of what we can be. And at this point, it'll be shipped off on this Wednesday. It'll be crossing the Atlantic, headed to Baltimore. So that's a very exciting moment for us. And September 13th, we'll have a candlelit vigil, 7/19, which is sunset, to honor our veterans, honor our tree, and to speak about what has happened with the war that changed the culture of the whole world. Transformational movement.
It really was, and that'll be in Washington, right next to the mall. What did you want to say? What was the story that you tell?
The story is something that anyone could understand. And that was really important because people come to Washington to understand our history. So we're speaking about something that's universal in language. So it's a visual narrative. It's called A Soldier's Journey. It's a father, a dad, and an allegory for the United States who leaves home, leaves his wife, his daughter, and then enters into the Brotherhood of Arms, leads a battle, and in that battle he is transformed, forever changed. So that's what's happening to the country, to the world, and to this individual human being. From that moment, he is the shell-shocked soldier. That's what you're looking at right now. And that's the transformed soldier who will never be what he was before. He carries that weight of war and battle with him. And the world was changed as well. And then the very last scene is him returning to his daughter, which is the next generation, his helmet. And she is World War II. So the war to end all wars is actually the beginning of wars that have continued for the last 104 years. And that's something that I'm doing a war memorial, but ultimately we are doing something that speaks about healing and humanity and our unity as Americans. So if you think about those soldiers when they went off to war 104 years ago, they were neither Democrats nor Republicans. They were all Americans, and that's what this sculpture is about. It's a sculpture that speaks about who we are, Americans. Unifying factor here.
And you're from the Bronx, and you also sculpted this in Connecticut. Finally, do you think we still have, as a country, the fortitude and the courage and the ideals and the morals and the values that you depict in this memorial? Do you think we can face those threats today?
Yes, we most certainly can, but we have to remain unified. We can't be fractured, and so that's the key element. We are a very powerful country when we are unified. And if we are constantly at battle internally, and we don't have a sense of a history that is for all Americans, and that's why I made this sculpture. It very specifically speaks to that moment of our history as America. We changed the war. We entered in the last 6 months of that horrible conflict that left 22 million people decimated, and we changed the way the world would be. We maintained our freedom, and so we still have that ability, and I think that is a very critical thing that you just asked me, because culture and art can lead life, and that's what this project is just about to do. So stand by for that.
Sabin Howard, we thank you, congratulations, and to Joseph Warshauer, who designed it, and all those working on that. We look forward to covering the dedication of a soldier's journey. That'll be in Washington, D.C., World War I, Internation's capital, finally fully recognized what this nation did to help save democracy in the world. Sabin, safe trip back for you and those who are there. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.
Here's to getting better days.
Good shot.
Here's the PTs too.
We gotta set up camp somewhere.
High protein, complete nutrition you need without the stuff you don't. So, use to now. Boost. Try dietary supplements from Voltaren for healthy joints.
With so many choices on Booking.com, there are so many Tina Feys I could be. It's like how your body doesn't help me out. Allergic Tina loves a hotel near Rodeo Drive.
possibilities. You could book whoever you want to be. That's my line. Booking.com. Booking.yeah. With the Freestyle Libre 3 system, know your glucose levels. No finger sticks needed. All with the world's smallest and thinnest sensor. Manage your diabetes with more confidence and lower your A1C. Try it for free at freestylelibre.us.
When I look for a contractor, it's someone who is reliable and skillful.
That's where Angie comes in. With top-rated, certified pros in over 500 categories, Angie can connect you with the right pro for any home project. Find top-rated, certified pros in your area at Angie.com.
1 second, you feel safe. And then,
We definitely need a rest.
well, you still do.
This is the one who helps everyone stay safe. An unsung hero in a building full of everyday heroes is just how he likes it. The industrial grade products you need. Call, click, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Syria Biden's border after 8 migrants were arrested with laced devices. Inside demand for answers from the administration. Senator Chimera Squad on your world.
I take care of
I live
you.
in hope of the day when you can see me as a person and not just a convenient reflective surface.
Took a double bass and
The light, they will break against our resolve. This will hurt.
Democrats at odds with each other in one of the nation's most watched races. Squad member and Jamal Bowman is facing a heated challenge from moderate George Latimer. The race highlighting the party's deep divide over Israel. CB Cotton has been following it all for. She's the latest ahead of Tuesday's vote. CBT.
Don't hold back.
Hi, Molly, that's right. Incumbent and squad member Representative Jamal Bowman does not have the support of the pro-Israel lobby, but he doesn't seem too worried. Instead, he's doubling down with fellow progressives who are speaking out on the millions of dollars spent in attack ads on Bowman in this race. Listen.
Go for their heart.
We are tired of having corporate lobbies trying to buy up our communities and sell them to the highest bidder. We're not doing that anymore.
So what this campaign is about is telling the billionaire class and their greed and their super PACs they are not going to destroy American democracy.
So challenger George Latimer is a New York County executive who's reiterated he believes Israel has a right to self-defense, and any ad dollars spent by the pro-Israel lobby, he's always pointed back to other Democrats of color who also have the support of the pro-Israel lobby. And Molly, according to voting records I've just poured over, as of yesterday, one suburban county in this congressional district had already seen more than 21,000 early voters.
All right, 2 great points. CB Cotton, thank you very much. Eric?
And thanks for trusting Fox News Channel for your news. Have a great day.
With the Freestyle Libre 3 system, know your glucose levels. No finger sticks needed. All with the world's smallest and thinnest sensor. Manage your diabetes with more confidence and lower your A1C. Try it for free at freestylelibre.us. You know what's crazy?
That this